Hi, Barbie. Okay, so I know that I'm not wearing pink in this video, but I like to believe that pink is a state of mind and attitude. So you don't necessarily need to be wearing it to be a Barbie. But anyway, here's how you can practice using Barbie feet, or also known as plantar flexion, in your yoga practice. The first posture I'm showing you right here is a squat and curl, and it's just a great way to stretch into the bottom of your feet and help open up the muscles that are going to support you in a lot of these pointed toe movements. Next is called a toe stretch, where you tuck your toes underneath you. Now this posture is pretty intense, so if it ever gets too much, you can use a block underneath your glutes, and that's going to help kind of alleviate the body weight pressure down on your feet. You can do this posture literally at any point when you're watching TV, meditating, and a good counter stretch to that is an ankle stretch. How I'm showing it to you here is with a back bend, and you can also lift your knees up for added intensity. You can also slowly lower down towards your elbows, and that'll give you a deeper stretch as well, maybe even lifting your knees up. I also like to invite plantar flexion into common shapes we do, like bridge pose, as I'm showing you here with my heels lifted. It adds in an extra lift of your hips, so inevitably you're going to get a deeper spinal extension. From chair pose to drinking bird. Drinking bird is a variation with your heels lifted, and it definitely works into your calf muscles for extra strength and stability. A single leg mountain pose with a little heel lift is a great way to practice balancing and ankle stability. And also adding in a heel lift in your warrior two, or maybe even moving between a straight knee and a bent knee, that's going to help open your inner thighs a lot more. To prepare for arm balances and inversions, I like to take a wide-legged forward fold and do heel lifts, basically practicing to put body weight into my hands and getting comfortable lifting my hips up over my shoulders. You can also do this in other arm balance variations, such as forearms down to prepare for a forearm stand. Toe stand is a super challenging shape that asks for single leg balance and plantar flexion with your grounded foot. So you can start first in like a hot style tree or a half lotus pose variation with the pinky toe edge of your foot towards your hip flexor. And then I bring my palms down and bend my standing leg. And as you can see, I'm doing here to put blocks underneath my knee. That's going to help create stability to align your shoulders over your hips. Then once you feel comfortable and grounded in your strength and stability, maybe you bring your blocks by your side or lift your hands up towards your heart. If the half lotus pose doesn't feel good for your hips or for your knee, you can also do this in a standing figure four variation. But most importantly, since this shape is super challenging, it's more than likely that you can fall out of it. And that's okay, because your glutes are here to catch you. They're some of the largest muscles in your body, and I like to think that's their purpose. They're here to catch you when you fall. And you can learn to get stronger by just rising back up and believing in yourself again, just like how Barbie would.